All right, you know what? I just realized I didn't go back and let me fix this. Get rid of all the ads in the previous live stream. So I'm going to do that right now because I bet you there's a billion ads and I apologize. I meant to get to it and I just forgot. So let's see. Last week's live, edit, monetization, manage mid. Oh, no, they're not. Cool. Excellent. All right then, we're golden. I'll keep this open. I can't find a blues the blues progression from last week. So I'm going to create a little. That's too hard about. It's such a heavy kick, but I may go with it. Oh, you cancel. Oh, what is this? Oh. Let me see what I can find here. I doubt I'll find what I need. I'm using drummer in. See, that's like a really hard, so I can go here, make it really soft and chill, and then swing it. And instead of hi-hat, I want ride. Oh, see, it's just going to be cymbals. It's not too bad. I'm going to gain down the kick drum, though. Hey, Walter. I was just gonna text you after I was done and say, hey, is everything okay? You texted me yesterday, can we talk? And I forget what it was. Oh, I actually taught a lesson. I don't normally do lessons, but it was a friend of mine, so he wanted a slide lesson. So I was teaching a lesson when you texted. I had my phone off. So Walter, is everything okay? Let's talk. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be doing these drums. With Walter in the house, but let's see. I just need like a clean sound. Not that one. Oh, Oh, for the Toto song, I actually had that track up with my live stream a few weeks ago, and was jamming over it and kind of talking about how I think about what I think about when I'm soloing. It's a great little track. I don't know what to do with it, but let's see. So what I want to do here is I just want to have I just need like a clean guitar audio input 2. I got to create a blues track, and I'm going to do it with the guitar instead of piano, just so it's a little bit more guitar-esque. Let's see, pick a clean sound. So I'm going to my presets that I've created. I just got one I actually call basic clean, and it just loads a compressor, guitar rig, and some reverb. And I got to enable the track. There we go. Too much reverb. Got a tune, and I'm just going to lay down a quick little blues thing. 2, 3, like this. So I'm going to do, I'm not even going to do ninths. I'm just going to do dominant 7th chords. Are probably almost like guide tones, like a root. I'll keep it that simple. And this is a sideline. It's not what we're talking about today, but what guide tones are, when you've got a 7th chord, you have 4 notes: 1, 3, 5, 7, or root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. The guide tones are the 3rd and the 7th. They're the 2 most important tones. So if you're playing on piano, Walter, or even on guitar, you just need those 2 notes to imply the harmony, as long as you have a bass player playing the root. All right. So for example, if I have a bass player playing an A, I can just play G and C sharp. And then go to take that down there, and now I've got the F sharp and the C of the D chord. And I can apply a whole 12-bar blues progression with just 2 notes. Back to the A chord, the 1 chord. Now I'm going to go to 5. And take those 2 notes, go down 2 frets. Now it's a slightly more complex when I add the bass note. But the top 2 notes are doing that simple thing in that 5 chord, 4 chord, 1. And that's what I'm going to play over this. The thing is, I just need to turn down the guitar so I can hear the drums, because I have the drum set to really quiet. Let me just make sure I'm going to get the volume up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Recording. So it's going to do 12 bars. Oh, wait. And then I need to tune. Tuning is a good thing. Now I'm going to temper tune, which means I'm going to tune actually where I'm going to be playing. I'm not tuning open strings. I'm not going to be playing any open strings. Okay, and what that does is that allows you to make old strings last a little longer. And if your intonation is off, and you're just going to play in one area, you should be totally in tune, even if your intonation is off, as long as you stay in that area. So again, I'm tuning the notes I'm going to be using. I'll go ahead and do the top 2 strings. Because I'm going to need them when I solo. And it is a little sharp up there. The intonation is a little off on this, but I think it's because the strings are getting old. All right. Seniors like me who roamed the earth before dinosaurs were extinct. Okay, so let's see. I got the drums. I'm just going to do this, and I'll probably put a little bass note in there or something like that. I could even play bass. What am I doing here? I need this. Sorry. Okay. Right. All right. I think we're good. Basic blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 bars. Now, here's hoping I didn't jump the gun. Walter, knowing me, I probably jumped that downbeat. Let's see. I'm going to... It's pretty good. Pretty good. Because if I'm early, then when I go to loop it, it's going to cut off the initial strike of the chord. So now I'm going to go here, chop it. So now I'm just basically chopping it. What I just did, I'm chopping it to exactly 12 bars. And then I just hit the L on Logic, and it should loop. Let's listen to the transition. Yeah, almost seamless. Listen, I'll turn it up again so you can hear it. Here's the transition where I looped it. And without click. Pretty seamless, okay? Now, so now I've got a blues version. You guys don't see me play bass very often. Let me create a bass track here. I don't know. Yes, audio. Go with clean bass. This is part of the lesson, everybody. So I'm just gonna go with a basic like James Brown bass, kind of clean bass. Let's see what bass do I want to play? Okay, everybody take a sip. we got that drinking game going on. Okay, tuning again. might be, hopefully I can do it without glitch. I may keep it super duper simple. I may even just go. But let me tune. I may not walk. Walking implies kind of more of a jazz thing, so, which I've kind of got going on there, but I just want to have a simple blues progression because I'm gonna show you 3 different minor pentatonics, 3 different major pentatonics in the same position, and then 3 different superimposed where you combine both. So I'm going to do one for the A in the 5th position, I'm going to do one for the D in the 5th position, I'm going to do one for the E in the 5th position. So we're going to have, is Holly here? Hey Holly, we're going to have 9 diagrams. I just did them this morning. Let's see, I got up extra early for you. There we go. Yeah, I got lucky in that loop, Walter. That was the first. You know, if I know I'm gonna loop it, then I'll lay that downbeat back just a little bit so that I'm not like chopping it off and have to do it again. And then I just try to get out before the end of beat 4. So yeah, I got lucky. Ed Sheeran, that's how he got started. Actually, was using a looper in the subways and layering things. And those guys are really good at it. I'm horrible at that kind of thing. When I'm starting and stopping with my feet. Okay, this should work. All right. All right. So now I got to go here. Same kind of thing. I'm going to try to be on time, or a little late even on that downbeat. 2, 3, 4, 1. Let's see if I got it. Go up a bar. Good enough. Yeah, I think if I were to zoom in on it, I was no, dead on. Holy cow. That's crazy. That was like literally about, I couldn't get any more on. That's because I was trying to lay back. I'm chronically early. Walter will tell you. He has to deal with my guitar tracks all the time. Walter's a professional composer now. All right, I'm not going to solo on the bass. Now, let's see here. So I'm going to, now within the loop, I'm going to loop here. Just the A chord, all right? Because we're going to talk about these chords one at a time again, like I did before. And again, we did this already over a jazz progression where we went back and forth between major and minor tonalities. And like you would think that wouldn't work, but it works marvelously. So it works great in blues too. And I may even do it. I totally will do it in rock too. We can do a whole thing. Maybe I can pull up that Toto track and do like a minor major kind of thing. So the idea here is, let me pull up, let me show you, let me drag in these two. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Discord and drag all 9 of these in there, and it's Holly's going to do the yeoman's work and make a chart with all of them on there, if she wants to. You don't have to, Holly. You do not. There is zero pressure. I can actually do it, but I'm like, I just finished the last of the 9 right before I had to log in. So let's see, where's Discord? There's Discord. It's going to make some noise when I log in. And then here's the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Where are you? Okay, close this. Where? So it's going to be under Tom's lesson plans and PDFs. And see there. Oh, she's already done a chart for this. last week. Okay. So here's, or 2 weeks ago. So here's, boom, boom. Okay, boom. There they are. Okay, and they're kind of not in any order. In fact, I didn't write the key in, but I did put the fret number, which is a little on the weird side because they're not movable, but they're not declared. But okay, anyway. I figured I'd explain them as I did them. But there's A minor pentatonic, which we've done. This is the first pentatonic scale we ever learned. And then here's A major. And then I'm going to, oops, just want that. Okay, there's A major. And the cool thing is I can go between two. Now, I'm creating this is just kind of a hybrid for the two. This is not a scale you need to learn. Do not even think about this. I'm showing it to you and I'm telling you not to worry about it. But that's the two scales together. So you can see how many notes we're actually dealing with. We're really justifying a lot of notes. And so if I just loop this. Dirty pot. That's all the minor pentatonic. And what you should try to do is do licks. If you come up with a lick, try to do it in other octaves. Totally different lick. This is with your pinky going to your finger, first finger. And this is going third finger to first finger. And back again. And then on the first string, same thing. B.B. King would do that. That's a real coming. And when you do that, when you learn it in different octaves, you're giving yourself different voicings, different emotions can be created by those different octaves. All right? The fifth. I wrote those out last week. I think I had all of those in there. I'm not going to confuse it with those this time. That's weird. So that's the thing that this new computer does that kind of drives me crazy. And I've never had it actually happen while I was working. So hold on a second. I'm going to have to quit Logic. Yes, save. Quit this. I don't know if it's an apogee problem. You guys still hear me? Yeah, okay. And then you may not hear me for a second here. Let me just do this real quick. I'm still trying to figure out, I don't know what causes it, and I'm not even sure what fixes it. Sometimes I have to reboot, which would be a complete drag if I had to do that. All right, so, okay, you guys can still hear me, all right? Now, let me reopen. Where is the file for this? Yeah, I got the Mac Studio, and it has this glitch. And like I said, sometimes I have to reboot to get the sound to work again. Logic, there we go. Yep. Speakers off. But yeah, so the flat 5, you can incorporate it. How to incorporate it? You can incorporate it. You can bend to it from the 4. You can. I still won't know if it's going to work until it cancel. Recent. You can use it as a passing tone between the 4 and the 5. Sorry, it's got to load the session. Please work. Nope. Nope. What the heck? Okay, let me try this. So exciting. Yeah, call the Geek Squad, exactly. I don't, what was this originally recorded in? Sample rate, 48. Okay, so I want to be in 48. Oh no, don't revert, just. Alright. Now, let's see, when I go back to, sometimes if I take apogee and go back and forth on the record rate, the 48. Nope. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, the guitar, because I have no Logic, I have no guitar, so nothing. Do not know. The only way I think I can fix this is if I reboot. And since I'm very specifically talking about something here, I think I may have to do that. This is because this is, and it takes. That's the other thing about the studio. I can't recommend the Mac Studio. It takes about 20 minutes to reboot. Normally it would reboot, you know, like if you just wanted to reboot. No, it has to go through some serious process. And so I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird, almost like it's a Logic thing. Because it's not even, when I play Logic, it's not even showing up in the meters that there's sound. So, yeah, I don't think Alex would fix this. He doesn't, it's something that only started happening with this new computer. No. So, and I was, you know, the whole reason I got the new computer was to prevent the potential of issues with an older computer. I wasn't even having issues, you know, and that's what they say. Don't ever replace, but it's like you gotta, if it's working, don't mess with it. But that's the problem, is that when it stops working, it just stops working, and you gotta have a backup plan. I can't stop production here, so I had 2 computers going on at the same time. Yeah, technology is no friend. Oh my gosh. Although, yeah, I mean, if I were doing this on tape and stuff, we wouldn't have YouTube. Let's see. All right. So I think what I'm going to do, because I can't figure out, let me try something else again. Hold on. Sometimes if I go to the sound, the output, input, you just start pushing buttons and see what happens. Device. Exactly. Technology is great as long as it works. You can use it as a passing note. You can also use it as a kind of a grace note, going to the 5 or going to the 4. If I were to do it on an acoustic instrument, since the power went down, essentially. See, I'm using it as a grace note with a 4. Or if I want to use it with a 5, I go. So there's a lot of ways you can use that. So, okay. Well, no, because Bruce, I don't have tracks. The tracks won't work because the system's down. So let me see if I can get the system back up and running. And yeah, that didn't fix anything. Let me do one more. Let me try this again. Let's try quitting Logic and opening it again. And I have sessions this afternoon too, so weird. Where is that? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Oh, no. Where did I keep? Oh, maybe it's over here. Here we go. Okay, let me open it again. If it pops the speakers, I know it's working. But I don't hear the speakers popping. No. No. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign out. I'll sign back in and say lesson take 2 or something like that. Okay. And then so hopefully you can stick around, and I'll got to get it working though before I log back in. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody. Sorry about that.